story of resiliency. And I know, I mean, you've had a huge, successful NHL career, but I know it's come from sort of just that same sort of thing, right? Never giving up and just sort of showing up at the rink every day.
Well, that's it. Having a goal and basically, living your life with, that on your shoulder. Decisions that you make. I at a young age was, committed to do that, and you make a lot of sacrifices.
Yeah.
It would have been, easy to, I want to, stay home and go to the parties, hang out with my school friends,
Mm-hmm.
and you give up a lot of that to try and achieve your goal, your dream, and to go along with that, it's hard to measure the heart, the what you want to, how hard you want to work to put into that. We talk about young kids and the skills and all that, and that's a huge part of it that you can't measure, you can't see. It's got to be within you, and that was my goal, and committed to do whatever I had to do to try and make that happen. And one of the lucky ones, because I think you do need some luck involved with that path, and things fell into place, and I'm sure glad that I did everything that I had to achieve it. It was now retired, everything that I have to being able to achieve that goal.
Mm-hmm. So when you see your kids, like, as you obviously excuse me, had struggle, you had to, you didn't come from a father who played in the NHL, right? And so there's a certain amount of struggle. And I think of myself, wanting to play football. My father's from like Rhodesia, didn't know anything about football. Was a cricket player, a rugby player, and that whole thing. And then now, like your kids, you look at them. Do they have enough struggle in their life to achieve things that they want to achieve? And I don't know if it's hockey. It could be anything, right? Like it doesn't matter if it's hockey. I mean, it might be something else.
To be honest, I'm not sure. I certainly, my mom and dad, I just lost my dad in 2012. Have a sister that I still have, but, we went through a lot of adversity as a family. When I was 10, my mom was paralyzed from a virus. And 2 years later, my dad became legally blind from diabetes. So at, like you said, I was 10, my sister was 14, and it was all hands on deck for us. We were kind of helping, run the house. Wow. Between, cooking meals and doing laundry and just keeping things together at home. Yeah. So, at those young ages for me and my sister forced us to and grow up, a little bit quicker than everyone else, and mature. And I think that adversity, just helps grow something in you that inside of you, that sure. That determination to go after something. I think that was a big part of it for me. So when you ask that, I'm not sure that my kids haven't gone through that kind of stuff, but my dad's message was work hard. Mm-hmm. I talked to people that he worked with, people that knew him, and when I talked to them, without him being around, that's what my God, the guy, the hardest worker, didn't matter what the job was, he was a laborer, and he worked his ass off. Wow. And so something that I tried to emulate, and really that's the message that I try and pass on to the kids. That it's no one's going to do it for you. If you want it, you gotta work at it.
Oh, that's amazing. That's a huge struggle for